Have you ever stopped to think about that first glass of water you reach for every morning? It's a habit, almost unconscious, the most natural thing in the world. You wake up, you sip some water, and you start your day. But what if this seemingly simple act, something we've always taken for granted, isn't actually giving your body what it truly needs? What if, especially after a certain age, your daily hydration ritual is leaving your muscles weak, your energy flagging, and your recovery from a restful night's sleep far from optimal? The truth is, plain water, while essential, is often overlooked and, more importantly, might not be enough to properly support your body as it changes. Here's a secret not many people will tell you. After the age of 60, plain water alone simply isn't sufficient to maintain crucial muscle strength. Your body's remarkable ability to absorb and retain fluids begins to diminish. Muscle cells lose water more quickly, and the retention of vital minerals becomes less effective. If you're not careful, you might find yourself feeling surprisingly weak, prone to frustrating cramps, experiencing stiff muscles, or even struggling with balance, even after drinking what feels like plenty of water. It's a hidden challenge that impacts your daily comfort and vitality. But there's truly good news, and it's simpler than you might imagine. By making just a few minor, gentle adjustments to how you approach your daily water intake, you can unlock incredible benefits. Imagine increasing your flexibility, jump-starting muscle healing, and helping your body retain water precisely where it's needed most, deep within your muscle fibers. In this video, we'll gently guide you through 4 easy-to-find, scientifically supported nutrients that can transform your muscle hydration, help prevent muscle loss, and significantly aid in recovery after age 60. The best part? They are wonderfully safe for older individuals, even those managing common chronic conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure, and they won't leave a bad taste in your mouth. You might be most surprised by the very last element on our list, a familiar item you probably already have at home, capable of profoundly boosting hydration and recovery. Stick around until the very end, you won't regret it. Before we dive into these fascinating insights, we'd love to hear from you. What does your typical morning routine look like? Have you ever considered adding anything to your water to support your body's healing process? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We genuinely read every single one, and we're so excited to embark on this journey with you. Let's get started. Our first powerful ingredient, a simple addition to your regular glass of water, can make an enormous difference in how your muscles feel: mineral salt and lemon. If you believe that simply drinking enough water is enough to keep your muscles hydrated after 60, you might be missing the most crucial piece of the puzzle. The reality is, pure water by itself isn't fully effective in your body unless it's paired with a few small, yet incredibly vital, companions. Fortunately, lemon and mineral salt are kitchen staples for most, and this combination offers one of the easiest ways to help water truly penetrate muscle tissue, remain within muscle cells, and support your daily recovery. Let's explore the magic of lemon first. A tiny slice or a mere teaspoon of fresh lemon juice does far more than just add a refreshing zing to your water. It subtly transforms how your body absorbs water. Lemons contain citric acid, a gentle acid that plays an essential role. It helps your water enter the bloodstream more effectively by gently activating the small intestine's water absorption channels and subtly altering the pH of your water. This becomes especially important around age 60, as your body tends to react more slowly to thirst signals, and the water retention in your muscle tissue gradually decreases. Now, what about mineral salt? Many older individuals become cautious here, often believing that salt raises blood pressure. However, this is a common misconception that needs gentle clarification. We are referring to a very small quantity of balanced mineral salt, the kind that contains potassium, magnesium, and sodium in the precise amounts your body truly needs, unlike common table salt. A tiny pinch of premium sea salt, like Celtic or pink Himalayan, or even a sugar-free electrolyte powder, added to your water provides electrolytes. These are absolutely essential for maintaining proper fluid balance and, even more significantly, for helping water stay inside your muscle cells. Think of your muscles as sponges. If there's nothing to hold the water, It can simply pass through and evaporate quickly. Electrolytes act like tiny anchors, holding water within each muscle cell, preserving suppleness and preventing that uncomfortable shrinking sensation. Specifically, magnesium, which is frequently deficient after age 60, gently aids in activating the enzymes that rebuild muscle tissue, helps prevent those disruptive night cramps, and contributes to overall strength. A study published in Clinical Interventions in Aging beautifully illustrates this. Older persons who added light electrolytes and vitamin C from citrus fruits to their water for just 10 days saw an impressive 18% improvement in muscular cell hydration and a dramatic reduction in muscular tiredness with faster recovery from even light activity. You truly don't need much if you're concerned about acidity or sourness. Just a pinch of natural mineral salt and 1 or 2 thin lemon slices or half a teaspoon of fresh lemon juice. You can easily stir this into your morning water or sip it throughout the day. For an added touch of flavor and a cooling, liver-soothing, detoxifying effect, consider adding a few cucumber slices or fresh mint leaves. Remember, if someone tells you plain water is sufficient, gently remind them that your body, especially as it ages, requires electrolytes and natural carriers alongside water to function optimally. By purposefully rehydrating your muscle fibers with each sip of water infused with lemon and mineral salt, you can positively change the way your legs move, enhance your sense of stability, and even improve the quality of your sleep. Wait until you discover our second ingredient, a kinder, even more delicious method to keep your muscles hydrated, especially on warm days or after a refreshing walk. If you thought the first little tip was impactful, prepare to be even more intrigued. Our second ingredient is electrolyte powder, which effectively opens the channel for water to enter your muscles more deeply. This is a potent yet gentle improvement, helping water travel deeper and remain longer inside your aging muscle fibers. If lemon and mineral salt are the wonderful first steps toward rehydrating your muscles, then a quality electrolyte powder is the next natural evolution. As you age, not only might you naturally drink less water, but your body also becomes less efficient at retaining it. Muscle cells, once pliable and sponge-like, begin to lose their ability to hold water because they become deficient in electrolytes, those crucial molecular keys. The proper electrolyte powder, chosen carefully, is the best way to restore these vital minerals in a form your body can absorb almost instantly. What should you look for in a quality electrolyte powder? It's a clever balanced blend of calcium, magnesium, potassium, and sodium, present in the ideal physiological ratio. Magnesium, for instance, is absolutely essential for roughly 300 enzyme processes, many of which are directly linked to muscle contraction, relaxation, and the gentle regeneration of muscle tissue. Together, sodium and potassium act like welcoming open doors, allowing water to gracefully enter and remain inside your muscle fibers rather than simply flowing through and being flushed out. They delicately balance the osmotic pressure both inside and outside your cells. A 2022 study in the journal Nutrients beautifully demonstrated this. Older persons who drank water with appropriately balanced electrolytes saw their intracellular hydration rise by about 30% after just 5 days, whereas those who drank plain water experienced no discernible difference. Even more significantly, signs of hidden dehydration, like muscle tiredness, popping knees during walks or standing, and persistent discomfort after sleep, were all clearly improved in the electrolyte group. However, there's a common misconception. Electrolyte supplements are sometimes mistakenly thought of as being exclusively for athletes, intense gym goers, or those experiencing illness. Yet, the primary reason why individuals over 60 are most at risk for electrolyte imbalance isn't due to excessive exercise, but rather because their kidneys naturally begin to eliminate salt and water more quickly as their thirst perception gently decreases. Furthermore, if you've ever experienced night cramps, tingling in your hands or feet, or unexplained exhaustion after even a casual stroll, it might not be simple weakness. It could very well indicate that your body simply lacks the essential electrolytes needed to retain water where it's most crucial. Therefore, if you choose to incorporate an electrolyte powder, ensure it's free of caffeine, sugar, and artificial coloring. Look for a balanced ratio of sodium, potassium, and magnesium. Some premium brands also thoughtfully include zinc or vitamin C, which further boost connective tissues and your immune system, two vital elements for robust muscle recovery. Here's a quick, gentle hint. Start by carefully sipping 500 milliliters, about 17 ounces, of water with half a teaspoon of electrolyte powder added, either in the morning or after a leisurely stroll. You'll likely notice you are more attentive, more stable when standing, and that you no longer feel heavy-legged after standing for extended periods. More profoundly, you'll be establishing the optimal internal environment for your muscle cells to absorb and retain water, an absolutely essential prerequisite for muscle regeneration, strengthening movement, and preventing atrophy. Now is the perfect moment to shift your perspective if you've always believed electrolytes are only for athletes or the sick. Because without electrolytes by its side, water alone simply cannot function properly after the age of 60. By making a simple, mindful decision, such as using electrolyte powder, you can empower your body with a gentle, yet profoundly effective tool to protect and nourish your muscles every single day, with just a glass of water. Stay with us if you crave something even more natural, something that tastes wonderfully cool and offers just as many hydrating advantages. You might be pleasantly surprised by our next element, derived from a well-known fruit in its most convenient and pure form. Let's investigate. Our third ingredient is freeze-dried coconut water, a natural electrolyte that helps your muscles retain water and recuperate after 60. You may have heard that drinking coconut water helps you rehydrate more quickly. And this isn't just an old saying. Science has verified this wonderful reality. The truly fascinating part comes next. You can harness the incredible power of coconut water simply by adding a teaspoon of freeze-dried coconut water powder to your ordinary glass of water. While fresh coconut water isn't to everyone's taste, and finding clean, fresh coconuts at the store isn't always easy, plus it spoils quickly, modern freeze-drying technology has created a fantastic alternative. This method preserves almost all of the fresh coconut water's unique electrolyte profile while being lightweight, pure, and incredibly convenient. Dissolving it in water provides your body with the perfect natural balance of electrolytes to help muscle cells stay deeply hydrated, enhance recovery, and gently slow age-related muscle loss. Freeze-dried coconut water is naturally rich in potassium, magnesium, sodium, and calcium, all in the right amounts for your body. This stands in beautiful contrast to many commercial sports drinks that are often loaded with unnecessary sugar, artificial coloring, or excessive caffeine. In actuality, coconut water boasts a potassium concentration that is far higher than most other electrolyte drinks, almost double that of bananas. Potassium plays a crucial role in preserving the electrical charge both within and outside the cell membrane, which helps keep water in the muscle rather than simply escaping through urine. This superior hydration means your muscles remain supple rather than feeling dry, rigid, or prone to cramping, leading to quicker recovery and less soreness. According to a study published by the International Society of Sports Nutrition, coconut water can rehydrate just as effectively, or even better, than many traditional sports drinks. And it does so without causing bloating or digestive discomfort, especially in older adults. Here's something the majority of people are unaware of. A tiny quantity of natural glucose, not enough to significantly raise blood sugar, is present in coconut water. This gentle glucose works in tandem with insulin to help move amino acids and electrolytes into muscle cells more effectively. In simpler terms, it's a more efficient way to deliver vital nutrients to your muscles, which is particularly crucial around the age of 60 because your body tends to become somewhat less insulin sensitive and absorbs nutrients a bit more slowly. For many older folks, the main barrier is simply unfamiliarity. Some might mistakenly think freeze-dried coconut water is a fashionable or youth-only product because they've never heard of it. However, it is truly among the best choices for anyone wishing to rehydrate sensibly, especially if you don't enjoy the strong taste of conventional electrolyte powders. The taste of the freeze-dried form is often light, subtly sweet, and wonderfully refreshing, making it simple to incorporate into your water bottle or morning glass. It's incredibly easy to use. Just 1 teaspoon of powdered freeze-dried coconut water added to 300 to 500 milliliters, about 10-17 ounces, of chilled water, gently shaken or stirred. A slice of fresh ginger or a few drops of lemon juice can be added to further enhance flavor and subtly aid with digestion. Drink it when you wake up, after a leisurely stroll, or whenever you experience mild exhaustion, a dry mouth, cramps, or stiffness in your muscles. The unique feature of coconut water is that, in contrast to many energy beverages and artificial sports supplements, it doesn't increase blood pressure, interfere with sleep, or overstimulate your nervous system. It's just pure water and minerals, precisely what your body needs every day to regain its strength if you're over 60. Just wait for our next section if you believe this is the greatest natural way to stay hydrated after 60. Because one substance, often misunderstood and with a long history of being connected to intense bodybuilding, is actually one of the most effective ways to keep your muscles from losing water, even while you sleep. The best aspect is that it is completely safe for older individuals and only requires a very small amount. Now, let's investigate. Our fourth ingredient is low-dose creatine, 1 to 2g, which gently promotes cellular hydration and muscle recovery, even while you sleep. Most people, when they hear the word creatine, immediately think of athletes, dedicated gym-goers, or young men trying to gain bulk. But please, set those presumptions aside if you are older than 60. Because one of the most effective, well-studied, and safest methods for preserving muscle mass, regaining strength, and avoiding muscle dehydration as you age is to take just 1 to 2 grams of creatine daily. Creatine is not a steroid, a hormone, or a drug. It is a natural substance produced by your liver and kidneys, stored in your muscles, and acts as a quick energy source whenever your muscles need to move. Whether it's to lift something, climb stairs, or simply get out of a chair. The challenge is that your body naturally starts to produce less creatine after the age of 60. In addition to making you feel more easily exhausted, this hinders your ability to heal from injuries or daily movements. Few people are aware that creatine is absolutely essential for maintaining cellular hydration, which literally means keeping water in your muscle cells. When creatine is absorbed by a muscle cell, it draws water in with it in a way that keeps the cells full, elastic, metabolically active, and better able to rebuild. Crucially, not in a way that makes you feel bloated or puffy. A study published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy showed that after just 8 weeks, older adults who took low-dose creatine along with moderate exercise demonstrated appreciable gains in lower body strength, walking speed, and balance. The dosage here is particularly crucial. Unlike younger athletes, you do not need to take 5 grams. Significant benefits can be obtained with just 1 to 2 grams of pure creatine monohydrate added to water daily. Combining creatine with water, particularly water that has been enhanced with electrolytes or freeze-dried coconut, creates the perfect biological environment for creatine to gracefully enter muscle cells, carry water with it, and perform its vital function of muscle rebuilding. The biggest obstacle is often mentality. Many older adults have heard that creatine is only for young people who lift weights, that it damages the kidneys or causes water retention. However, let the extensive medical research speak for itself. Long-term studies conducted on healthy older adults, including those with chronic illnesses, consistently show that when used appropriately, low-dose creatine is completely safe for the kidneys, does not alter electrolyte balance, and has no adverse effect on blood pressure. There's another less well-known, yet incredibly valuable advantage. Creatine helps the brain in addition to supporting muscles. It aids in increasing nerve cell energy storage, which is essential for avoiding mental exhaustion, enhancing concentration, and lessening that common brain fog after a certain age. These effects are even more potent when creatine is taken before bed, a time when the body and brain are in full recovery mode. The ideal time to take it is in the evening, when you gently mix 1 to 2 grams of pure creatine monohydrate with a warm glass of water. It can be beautifully combined with freeze-dried coconut water or even tart cherry water. It is tasteless, odorless, and easily absorbed, and it doesn't need to be taken with food. With just this one tiny yet effective step, your muscles will be protected and rebuilt every night. With these 4 easy-to-use yet profoundly effective ingredients, you can effortlessly transform your daily glass of water into a powerful tool for muscle recovery and overall vitality. There's no need for expensive, complicated supplements, and certainly no need to completely overhaul your diet. Your body will feel a remarkable difference with just a few mindful adjustments to your morning water or your post-activity hydration. If this information has opened your eyes or sparked new thoughts, please share them in the comments below. Have you ever tried putting something in your water to aid in your body's healing process? What physical changes have you gently noticed since you turned 60? We genuinely want to hear from you and read every comment. Additionally, don't forget to follow Senior Nutrition, where you can always find useful, scientifically based health advice tailored specifically to your body after the age of 60. On this path to living powerfully, healthily, and strongly, there is still so much potential. Let's continue our journey together. Remember, your body is still taking wonderful care of you every day, so take thoughtful care of it in return.